Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Scales of the Soul. If you're new here, welcome. And for those of you that continue to show your support, I appreciate you. Welcome back, my beautiful creators. So tonight we are going to do another pick a card. I'm enjoying these. It's kind of like a fun little present for me too. I get to open it up and see what the cards have in store. So we're gonna do a little pick a card of what is the vibe for the rest of this year for you guys. What does spirit want to communicate? What energies do you need to tap into, or messages do you need to hear? This will be a timeless reading, so whenever it does cross your path is when it's meant to. As with any reading, take what resonates, leave behind what does not. These are collective readings, so not everything is going to resonate for you. Um, we'll do a little pick of each pile of 1, 2, and 3. So whatever one you are drawn to, that is the one that you should listen to. And perhaps there may even be cross readings. Maybe you're drawn to one over the other. So with that being said, go ahead and take a little nice deep breath in, kind of tune into the energies that you need to receive, and look at piles number 1, 2, and 3. See if one of those calls out to you. And if not, I'm also going to place some pre-picked cards that popped out for each pile. So if these resonate better for you, we have, let's see, we have the gamer, the ghost, or surprise. So go ahead and tune in, pick your pile, and we will get into your readings. Hey, pile 1. So if you picked the first pile, pile number 1, or you picked this gamer card, this is your reading. So I'm getting initially from this gamer card, either you're really into gaming, A. B, there may be some games being played around you, or you may also be somebody that's really drawn to challenging your mind. I'm also like really seeing a chessboard. So that may even be playing your life like a game of chess, being very conscious of the moves that you're making right now, currently, as these moves that you are making will roll you into this new year. So let's see how you close out this year. We'll put this gamer card up here for you. And let's get into it. So I pre-shuffle just to save some time for each pile, but let's get into it. So let's see what is the vibe? What's the vibe for the rest of December, guys? Let's see what you got. We got pile 1. Oh, exhausted, healing, and shattered. Dang, y'all. What you been going through? What have you been going through? Interesting. Okay. So some of you may be perpetual travelers, perpetual nomads, and that lifestyle can be very exhausting. Or you've just been on a significant healing journey, and you kind of had to shatter your old belief systems and let go of the past programs and step into this future that you do truly want. This exhausted card, I don't. Traveling's really standing out to me. For some of you, it may be the opposite, where you're just so exhausted from work, the day to day, the continual rat race of chasing your tail all the time, over and over. And you actually need to take that break, pack your bags, get out of here, start fresh, start new into this new year. Go get, even if the short little trip, even if it's one night, take a break. Do something that fulfills you, that allows you that pause to reset, to venture into this more healing self-care type of energy. Meditation, big thing. Start meditating daily. Get together your manifestations for the new year. Be very clear on that. Shatter those old paradigms, those old limiting sort of blockages, those metaphorical walls that you have placed around yourself. Some of you may have also been going through this sort of emotional shattering, feeling broken, feeling like you're in that sort of failed mindset. But the beauty of going through that is that everything is changeable and that you can move forward and that you can create this healing type of center. I love that this card is in the middle because it is the balance between that exhausted, shattered feeling and coming back to center to introspect, to fulfill the ultimate gifts in which you are seeking. Let's get some of these clarifying life situations. So going forward, quiet moments and on your own. This is really interesting because these all mirror each other as well, but I'm going to put them this way because that's the course of action that I feel called to. Okay, so on your own, over the exhausted, spiritual retreat. This goes into also like the healing part of it, but on your own, it's time to take some time alone or be single and get a new perspective. Um, this exhausted card, it may be time to go take that solo trip. That sort of eat, love, pray sort of type of energy. Spiritual retreat, seek solitude, reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge rejuvenated. Yeah, there's a big sense of closing out this new or the rest of this year, letting this year be what it was and starting fresh, starting new, starting a new cycle. Do the things that make you feel light. The things that make you kind of tap into this inner child energy, to that playful energy. Find that joy again, that initiative to connect to the things that bring you happiness. Maybe it's a party, a kids party type of energy, like maybe you need to, with the gamer card here, maybe you need to go to like an arcade. Do like simple joyful things like that. I don't know. I'm also hearing roller rink for some of you. Or if you want to be a little bit more adult, I guess, about it, a spiritual retreat. Go and do something that feeds and nourishes your soul. Quiet moments. Again, this goes into that solitude, that introspection type of energy. Seek solace in silence. Clarity finds its true voice. And hear what's unsaid. Tune into the silence for truths that words cannot express. Listen deeply. Meditation will help you find that. So going in with the intention to seek clarity, seek wisdom, guidance. That introspection is so important, you guys. I'm feeling like this is a very like solo travel type of excursion that you need to go on. I mean, yeah, maybe it is a spiritual retreat or a retreat of some sort that you need to go and seek, and you will find really powerful connections through that will rocket you forward towards your ultimate growth. Going forward, don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a bright future, a brighter future. And this is fast-paced energy. I think that lends a hand to moving away from the old patterns, from the old lifestyle that you live, the monotony, doing something that shakes up your routine, moving forward, going with like full forced energy towards what you want. Manifest the new, embrace change and envision your desires, allowing the universe to align with your intentions. So manifestation, big thing. I highly suggest writing down just 3 goals of something that you want to call into the new year. And they don't have to be massive things. They don't have to be like life altering things. They can be something as simple as taking more time to rejuvenate, to relax. They can be something as simple as playing a game, going to an arcade, taking that break. It can be something as simple as just going for regular walks while listening to your favorite music or podcasts or, things of that nature. What can pile number 1 do to help them move towards this? We're getting Hearth. Interesting. Okay. I like this card. Hearth. I like that there's an angel kind of holding up the weight of the world here, it looks like. Like literally holding up the world. Do you see that? but also kind of like tossing the weight of the world aside and really focusing in on this earth energy of like, I don't know, when I think of hearth, I think of like a fireplace. I think of, where you keep sort of sacred things. It's almost kind of like a bit of, a bit of an altar, um, like a sacrament to things that are really important in your life. So, really clarifying, getting rid of, they're showing me like cleaning out your closet, like getting rid of the things that are old, the things that no longer have that fresh newness to them. And tossing away the weight of the world, feeling this weightlessness, feeling like that angelic drifting of the wings carrying you into the next essence of what it is that you truly desire. What do we have now? Compassion. Having compassion for yourself. Having compassion for yourself for the journey, for all aspects of it. Compassion goes a long way. Having empathy for yourself. I'm feeling called, because I feel like there might be a message, but I'm feeling called to read Compassion from this book. So let's see. Compassion is an action with no boundaries. The etymology of the word compassion stems back to the Latin word compati, which translates to suffer with. Interesting, I never knew that. Gives the modern definition of the word a sympathetic consciousness of others' distress together, but a desire to alleviate it. Gautama Buddha identifies suffering as one of the four noble truths of his teachings. This goes to the Shatters card. In viewing compassion as a spiritual practice, it is our conscious empathy for other suffering because of our awareness of our own degree of suffering that brings us closer to our shared humanity. None of us are impervious to experiencing pain as we grow through life. It is an inevitable and inherent part of the human condition and experience. With the healing that can come with acceptance and understanding, a fluency of greater feeling can be found. The metta prayer of loving kindness is a helpful meditative practice that can inspire a greater sense of compassion for all sentient beings traveling, there goes travel again, through time and space. Let us weave this prayer's intention into our meditative breathing pattern and make it our own. I'm going to hold this up for those of you that picked it because it does give you a breakdown if you want to screenshot this of this breath work. So go ahead and take a screenshot of that, and perhaps this is something that you need to integrate into your meditative practice and see how things shift. See how timelines shift for you. I love that. Let's pick a couple of tarot on this to close out for you, pile number 1. Again, this is about ending the old cycles for you. This is about moving forward with full trust that you need a reset. You need a change. You need to shatter the old paradigms and tap into the childlike wonder again. Give me a couple of cards for pile number 1 here, please, Spirit. Yeah, the Tower. The Tower card. Shatter the old system, shatter the old beliefs, shatter the old things that no longer serve you in the brightest of light. Break it down to the foundation. What's important to you? We have to let go of past structures in order to build anew, in order to... listen, a lot of people fear the Tower card. I think it's one of the greatest cards in tarot, to be quite honest, because it gives you opportunity to reconstruct. It gives you opportunity to start from ground zero and build exactly what it is that you want to. Repurpose. Yeah, I feel like this has been a tough year for you guys. I feel like it's been a challenging year, but it's preparing you for the biggest growth year that you're going to have. Ace of Pentacles. See, I love this. Now comes the new beginnings. Now comes the new beginnings of where you're placing value. Even in, a monetary gain financially. I feel like you're going to draw in a completely new financial situation, and it's going to be way more zen. There's a Zen garden in the back of this, but it's going to be way more fulfilling for you. It's going to be a lot more calm. You're not going to be nearly nowhere near as stressed as you once were, because you're actually finally aligning to what it is that you truly want and desire. So you're pulling in this new beginning. You're pulling in this new cycle, this choice. I'm hearing the hand of God. The hand of God is outreaching to you. You gotta grab out and reach out and touch faith. That's another thing that keeps coming out, but you gotta reach out and grab that hand. What else? Give me one more for pile number 1 here. I think 2024 is going to be a great year. Even the end of this month. I think you're realizing that you really have to break this perpetual shattering the shell. And 10 of Wands. You got to be willing to set down the old burdens, though. You got to let them go. Set them down, because on the other side of it is the Ace of Pentacles. You have to have the willingness to release the old stagnations and the old thought processes and the old patterns of limitations. Because once you do, this Ace of Pentacles is right here waiting for you. So that is your reading pile number 1. I appreciate you guys being here. Let me know down below if that resonates with you. And if you've had a really challenging year and you've been struggling, just know you're not alone. I think a lot of people are in this restart, in this like reset pattern. We've had a lot of changes, a lot of cycles ending for people. So this new beginning coming up is going to be beautiful. You just got to trust and reach for that little piece of gold. Okay. All right, guys, this is your reading. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Hi, pile number 2. If you picked the second pile or you picked the ghost card, this is your reading. So let's get into it. So what's in store for you guys for the rest of 2025? I'm feeling a couple of things from this ghost card. Maybe you've been ghosted this year more recently. Maybe ghosts from your past are coming back in for some of you. Or even you're opening up to a deeper spiritual connection to your ancestors. This card I can take in so many different ways. I'm feeling kind of all 3 with this pile. So let's get into it. Let's see. What does the end of this year have in store for you guys? I pre-shuffled these just to save some time. And so let's see what the vibe is for you guys. What are you closing out this year with? And what do you need to take into the new year with you? Let's see. So we got, oh, shoot, love affair. Uh-oh. Okay. Love affair. Laughter. I like this. And lust. Damn. Okay, pile 3 or 2, sorry. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just say there is some love a brewing for you. I think it's going to be maybe some of you are already in this. It's a really intense, fun, fast-paced, fiery, delicious type of fucking love. Pardon my language. But it is, it's dangerous. I will say it's a little dangerous. But that's what makes it so fun, because it is that little like walk on the wild side type of energy. I like this for you guys. This may be somebody coming back. This may be somebody coming back from your past. You got to choose whether or not it's lust or love. I can't decide that for you. Neither can these cards. But it could be a really fun rekindling for you. There's a lot of laughter. It's a very lighthearted type of fun love. Like it's that cat and mouse type of game that I'm feeling from this energy for you guys. This is a very contrast reading to what I just read for pile 1. I like this energy. It's just like I have the biggest like smirk on my face because it's just that like passionate, raw. You can be genuinely like authentically who you are with this person. But like I said, there's a little bit of danger to it. This dirty little secret, I don't know. Maybe for some of you, I don't know. Maybe for some of you, you're in an affair situation. Be careful playing with fire is all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. You decide how you want to on that. But for some of you, this just could be like a really fun loving rendezvous that just comes into your life. It's a whirlwind. We're going to look into it, but it may turn into something even greater, or it may just be this fun little quick fling type of energy. So let's get into it. We got duality dance, web of connection, river of release. Huh. Okay. This may be somebody that you know that's in your group of friends that you guys you're playing with fire. I'm just gonna say, some of you are really playing with fire, but it's fun. So I can't blame you. Duality dance. Seek balance amid the chaos and find harmony within yourself. Find that balance. Study as you go, navigate with patience and resilience, trusting your inner strength to guide you through life's twists and turns. Yeah, this may be I'm literally being shown like a labyrinth and like two people sort of chasing each other through this labyrinth. And sometimes you separate and hit these like dead ends, and then sometimes you come together and it's like there's rose bushes and birds singing and all sorts of just, I don't know, Alice in Wonderland type of energy, which can be it can be a little psychedelic, it can be a little otherworldly, and not really grounded in this center. So play with that as you will. This web of connection. Weave your connections thoughtfully, creating a supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journeys. Connections guide. Harness the power of networks. Cultivate meaningful relationships and strategize your path to success. So, take into account, is this a meaningful relationship for you? Is this a good investment for you, or is this just fun? Again, you decide. I'm just a tarot reader on the internet, but you're about to have a lot of fun. I will say that. River of release. Drifting along the river of release where waters carry away burdens towards renewal with this lust card. All I'm going to say is this little strawberry and the reference to water. You guys can connect the dots. Release and renew. Embrace the flow of letting go and welcome renewal, allowing the energy to shape your path. Yeah, I mean, again, you really got to tap into your intuition and listen to how your body is responding about it. Because it may just be this fun loving thing right now, but I feel like down the line, feelings are going to start happening. And so just be very clear on what your intentions are when you are dabbling in this little rendezvous that you got going on. We got endure. Okay. Endure. I mean, maybe there's a lot of stamina and endurance in this. Okay, pile number 2. But I will also say, what are you willing to endure? How much of the fun without real clarity or real definition are you willing to endure? I don't know, y'all. You're about to have some real fun romps. I'll say that much. Okay, and then we got the initiation card, though. Interesting. These 2 rings are really standing out to me. So this is some sort of a divine union, a divine meeting of souls. Definitely. I mean, you can't have that type of passion without that. And this could be, though, a test. This could be a test to initiating you to the next level. Is this something that you typically do with somebody? Is this you kind of always dip into fast-paced, fun loving, easy relationships with no real consequence or real commitment. And you got to ask yourself, does that align with what you want? Or are you looking for more of this valued commitment to another? I don't know. Interesting. We're going to pull a couple tarot cards on this. Y'all, this is a fun energy. I got to admit, this is fun. You know, back in my 20s, I will say I chased that dragon. It was a good time. It was a good time, but you know, these days I'm more aligned with this real connection, the real purposeful connection. But hey, do you, boo-boo. Have your fun. But make sure it's aligned with what your heart really truly desires. All right, let's see. What does pile number 2 need to hear about this little this little rabbit connection they got going on here? Also, I'm just gonna say make sure you're wise about birth control. Just make sure you're wise about birth control. That's coming up. Whatever, however your method may be, just be smart about it. All right. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, let's get 2 more. There is some value to this connection, I will say. Whether that's you learning a deeper lesson or you both teaching one another a deeper lesson of connection and what you place value on. Harmonizing the value within yourself or the value within this relationship. Give me 2 more, please, Spirit, for pile number 2 of this little rendezvous. Let's just rhyme everything, right? We got the Knight of Swords, but it came out reversed. Divine masculine energy. There's a little bit of, I'm going to say that the divine masculine, whoever resonates with that, this is not specific to gender, but whoever resonates with the divine masculine in this partnership, this fun loving type of energy, is not going to be very great at communicating properly. So if that's something that you desire, you might have to be the one that sort of draws that out of them and asks for clarity. And maybe that's also part of this, you know, this initiation energy that we saw. You kind of initiating this person into being a better version of themselves and aligning their energy. It's interesting because I don't know if you can see. I'll flip it up right so you can see, but you see how there's like the actual physical person and then there's 2 sort of spirited bodies surrounding him. There's almost like this divine masculine energy is a little unclear and uncertain about what it is that they want. And I'm not sure that they really know. There's sort of a battle between his higher self and his physical self. Divine masculine, I'm referring to, not males, just the divine masculine energy. And that could go for females as well. Absolutely. The divine masculine has the tendency to be like the protector energy, the more sort of hunter energy, you know, and there is a contradiction a little bit between the human form and the spiritual higher self form. So take that how it resonates. Let me know down below in the comments if this resonates with you, or if you're looking forward to this, or if you're in this. I want to know. I want to hear about it. If you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. That would be very helpful. All right, let's get one final outcome card for these little rabbits in pile 2. We got 5 of Wands. Yeah. So 5 of Wands. It's a change in the fiery energy, a change in what your actions are. Just making sure, and it's interesting too, because this is kind of a mirrored reflection in the divine feminine. She's a little bit more present in the physical body, but she still has these 2 other aspects of self that aren't in the forefront. And it's kind of like this, I'm getting this like angel devil contradiction energy here. So find clarity in your action based decisions and make sure that you're aligned with them. And that's the best advice I can give you as a tarot reader on the internet. I appreciate you guys. Hope this resonates. I hope you have a really fun rest of the year. Sounds and looks like you're going to, and so be prepared for that. All right, guys. I will see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye. Okay, pile 3. If you chose pile number 3 or this surprise card, this is your reading. This surprise card, dynamite. I mean, it's about to be a brain explosion of what's to come for you in the next, the end of the year into the next year. What to expect. It's like the fully unknown. Like, you don't know what is about to completely shift in your reality. And I think it's something incredibly exciting. It's like, it's the unknown. It's the, like the fabric of time and space has completely ripped open for you. Interesting. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's check out what the vibe is first. These are, I just pre-shuffled cards and let them jump out as accordingly as Spirit wanted them to. Let's check out what the vibe is. Let's see what you guys got going on for the end of this year. What do we have for pile number 3? Oh, we like it. Vacation, wishful thinking, and karmics. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, it sounds like somebody is coming back into your life. For some of you. For some of you, there's karmic relationships that are repeat cycles happening for you. But I'm feeling like it's going to be very different this time around. For some of you, I'm really feeling like, and this can be platonic. This can totally be platonic. I'm feeling like for some of you it is. And maybe it's, a lost friendship that somehow, you guys have separated and there was a falling out and you come back together and, have a totally renewed sense of why this connection was in your life. For some of you, this definitely could be romantic. And for some of you, this is a very, the very surprise energy. For some of you, this could be somebody that you meet on vacation, on your travels. And it has sort of this deja vu type of nostalgic energy, like you've known this person before. And this could end up being a karmic relationship. And not all karmic relationships are bad, but karmic relationships come into our life when we have to complete a cycle or when there's something that we signed as a soul contract to learn in order for our greatest spiritual growth. For some of you, you may randomly just decide to book a trip, like completely wild hair, F it kind of mentality. Like, I'm just going to book a trip and go here. I do that all the time. It's really fun. You should do it. Highly recommend. Disclaimer, I'm just a person on the internet, so take the advice as you will. But that being said, go do something out of the norm. Switch up the routine. See what happens. Because, this sort of, I'm getting this wish fulfillment too, as well, with this dandelion here. When was the last time you wished on a dandelion? I feel like whatever you may have wished upon may be coming true into your life, maybe presenting itself as some sort of spiritual growth for you. I like that. Okay, so let's get into some clarifying the life situations. Oh yeah, you guys got 4. Your spirits had a lot to say on this. So let's see, what do we got? Clear mind. Sweep away any doubts that you have and know that you are right, and act with clarity. Focus your intentions. Navigate decisions with clear insight and purpose. That's kind of contradictory to what we're saying, but I think that's a message for the people that have karmics that are coming back in their life, a repeat cycle. Just be very clear, be very clear of where your energy is at and where your mindset is at with why things ended in the way that they did, and make sure that if you allow those types of people back into your life, that they have also done the same amount of work that you have and not have, but and add to your life rather than take away from it. So just be very clear on those intentions. What do we have? Open doors. Making plans. This goes to this vacation card. I get so excited when I see travel. Okay, open doors. You have many options, so take time to choose what's right. Making plans. Chart your course with intention. The future is yours to design and navigate. You are a co-creator with the universe. I don't know that. I think some of you are absolutely aware of the power you hold within yourself, but some of you are like really great manifestors. Really great manifestors, and you're stepping into that power. So with your intentions, be very specific and very clear of what it is that you're calling in. Because when you speak, the universe really listens and you get manifestations quick. And I feel like you may be beginning to notice and recognize just how fast, when you speak something into the ether, it comes back to you and it draws into you and starts creating within your life. So, you may be more of a powerful witch or warlock than you are aware of, and you're stepping into that power. I love that for you. What else we got? We got Grove of Unity, and Unity blooms. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. Unity blooms. Foster harmony and connection within your community, nurturing bonds that bring us together. Connect with nature. Get outside. I'm seeing tropical type of energy, rainforest, communing with those types of spirits and energy. Fostering the harmony and connection within your community. That I really like for you. You may be sort of like the glue to the group of your people. You're kind of like the one that holds everybody together. And while that is beautiful and intentional and a really great role to play, don't also forget to take the time for you and what you do truly desire. I don't know. That was very specific. Okay. One last move. Almost there. Interesting. You have come far on your journey. Keep going, and you will soon see what you have accomplished. This goes to that manifestation. Persist with faith that you are on the brink of a breakthrough. Your efforts are about to bear fruit. Yeah. Like I said, you are a very powerful manifester, group number 3. It's like, I don't know, they're showing me the surprise card again. It's like when you set your mind to something and you speak it into existence. I'm tired. It's like dynamite. It's like this explosive, radical shifting energy. So learn how to maybe harness it a little bit better is also what I'm hearing. Like, I think some of you are aware that you have this type of power and this type of manifestation energy, but learning how to harness it into more of sort of a finite composure will actually bring you better results. Because right now it's kind of like you're like I'm seeing I'm seeing like a hose, but when you like cover this, like I'm seeing like a running hose and it's controlled and like you know where it's going, but if you cover like the end of it and it's this like explosive energy and it just goes everywhere and there's no real like direction to it. That's kind of what your manifestation power is. Like you have the ability to water directly where you want to and like nourish and hydrate the things that you want to, but you're kind of in that like you're covering it because you're not really sure how to harness it yet. So really focus your intention and bring it just bring it in a little bit. But damn, you got a lot of power. I will say, group number 3, you are powerful manifestors. What else do we have? Oh shit, the ether. Didn't I just say the ether? I did, huh? Wild. Okay, so yeah, the ether. You know, the ether is kind of like it is everything and nothing. Really kind of, you know, it aligns. I like this too. I didn't even recognize or realize that there's, I don't know if you can see the eyes in the back, just kind of hidden in the eternal realms. But it's also like this, oh, there's eyes here too. Oh shoot, and there's eyes here. Cool. That's coming. It's very dragon energy. Sorry, I totally just geeked out, guys. But that being said, like the universe is always watching. Like you have a lot of eyes on you. You got a lot of spiritual support, a lot of ancestral support. And that's probably also why you're such a powerful manifester because you have a lot of connections to the ether, to that which is unseen. Y'all are powerful. You get what you want when you want it. You just got to learn how to harness it better because it's going to be even more powerful in this next coming year. I'm excited for you, group number 3. You got a lot going for you. What else do we have? Know thyself. Okay. And this too, like, see how she has a more directed energy? Like, it's coming to a point. It's not like this chaotic, like, spray. She's got a very fine tuned focus. And the more that you have that strong focus on what it is that you want to manifest or call into your world or draw down the energy, you're going to see even better results and better outcomes. This is a dope reading, man. I want to meet you guys, whoever you are, pile number 3. You sound like my type of people. Let's go. I'm excited for you for 2025. Every pile has been so radically different. I dig it. Okay, let's get a couple tarot cards to close this one out for you guys. Pile number 3. What else does pile number 3 need to hear to close out this year and move into the next cycle? You guys are going to have a fun year. I like it. What else? What do we got? Dang, 6 of Pentacles come out in every pile? No, in the last pile and yesterday. 6 of Pentacles, Page of Cups in reverse, Knight of Wands upright. Yeah, okay, so this is... okay. I'm getting, right here, it's like 6 of Pentacles is like you have access to so many different tools, right? And that universal connection. Like you guys have access to so many powerful energies. Learning how to, again, balance those energies and harness them and point them in the right direction of what you want to go, like harnessing that type of action-oriented energy, knowing exactly what your directive is going to be very important. That being said, you have, I'm going to just go out on a whim here and say a lot of you are like kind of analytically minded. Like you're very structured in your thinking, your way of thinking. But your emotional body is very young. Your emotional body is very youthful and a little bit of a novice in some ways. Page of Cups is a very like youthful, emotional body. Because it's in reverse, though, I feel like in this next year, you're going to learn how to harness that better. And that's kind of how you bring into symbiosis both energies of the analytical manifestation mind. Like the manifestations are your energetic body, but you're kind of learning how to bring into balance both of those. So in this new year, yeah, action oriented. Make sure when you're pointing that wand, that fire, that you have a directive towards where you want to go and you're very focused on it, and rather than just throwing a net out and hoping it catches something. Because it will, but it's not going to be specifically what you want necessarily. Versus if you just have a directive towards the path you want to take. Anyways, pile number 3, rad reading. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here and for your support. If this resonates for you, let me know down in that comment box. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys being here, and I will see you on the next one.